team's mindset going into the last two games?
Just focus one week at a time. You know, we happy to be at this point where we got a lot to play for, a lot on the line, but still got to take it 1 week at a time.
What I guess, just playing at Levi's Stadium, what kind of comfort level is there with the team and the hopes of doing that all the way from here on out?
I think it's with every team. Home is where the heart is, right? So, yeah, I think anytime you can play in front of your home fans, it's always something you should take advantage of, especially with us. You know, we have the best fan group in sports, period. So, you know, anytime we can bring somebody to our stadium, I think we have an advantage.
Do the past playoff wins here kind of give you a little bit more, I don't want to say comfort, but like more confidence?
I don't know. I'm going to say all that. You know, it is a really good feeling to have home field advantage in the playoffs. You know, so yeah, I think it does. Everybody that was here in 23, I know they can remember, you know, how to roar, the crowd, and just that atmosphere of playoff football here is different.
What do you think 2 byes could do for this team physically? Like one in early December and potentially one in early January. Do you think that could be beneficial?
Yeah. Anytime you can get some time to just heal and rehab and recover, I think it's very, very beneficial, especially later in the year, right? So we were able to go through how hard it is to go 14 weeks without a bye, and then we were able to reap the benefits of getting a bye in early December and getting one late in the season. So, you know, I definitely think it will come with benefits, and just being able to get players who got little knickknacks and, you know, guys dealing with injuries and stuff, be able to give them extra time to get back.
Moving up that Pro Bowl list of offensive linemen, does that mean a lot to you where you are?
Oh yeah. I mean, definitely with me breaking the 4-way tie with Rofe, with Munoz and Ogden for tackles. Yeah, I think that's been my goal for, I wouldn't say my whole career, but for the last 6-7 years, that's been one of the things that I circled. Like, you know, I definitely want to be standing at the top of the offensive tackle rankings, but, you know, I don't know, catching Bruce Matthews may be, you know, I'm not gonna rule it out, but yeah, that's for, you know, for overall #1. But, you know, that's a feat in itself. You know, I don't know if I got that, but I'll try.
With how the offense is playing right now, what lends itself to clicking at the right time at this stage of the season?
I mean, we're experienced, right? That's the same group, give or take a couple people. I mean, KB don't even count because he was, you know, he was born. I'm not born here, but, you know, was basically developed here. Really, really familiar with this team. So, you know, we only got a couple people who wasn't here during that playoff run. So we pretty experienced on offense, on the offensive side of the ball, and I think it shows. Sometimes we can get everything going in the right direction.
Do a couple more.
How are you feeling now? End of December. Is this time of year typically harder for you? Just a kind of accumulation of issues that pile up?
Nah, you would think so, but actually it's not. You know, when around this time of year, the practices aren't as intense, aren't as hard, aren't as physical, and so you got a lot more time to recover during the week. And, you know, 80% of getting through game day is adrenaline anyway, right? So, you know, yeah, the game is sore for a couple of days, but that kind of subsides really quick. I think it's just the everyday coming here and competing at a high level, you know, just taking your body through the ringer day in, day out. I think that kind of weighs on you, but you got to have it to, what Cal say, callous, you know, to callous up and to be able to get to this point where you can go and play a game and not walk around like, you know, like the cripple for the next 3 or 4 days, you know.
Do you guys feel better calloused up at this point than you think that your opponents are? I mean, do you feel like that is beneficial?
No, I can't say that. Everybody's played the same amount of football at this point, so I wouldn't say that we have an advantage when it comes to that. I just think, the way we go about business, the way we play, physicality of it all, you gotta callous up, right? Because that's not normal to put your body through that week in, week out, and then have to be at your best at the latest, right? When you're in the playoffs and you fight for that ultimate goal.
Left guard was one of the spots that didn't have a returner. There was a lot of shuffle there. What was it like kind of trying to help those guys navigate? First it was Connor, and then Barch was in and out, and now it's Spencer.
Yeah, I think the only one that needed help adjusting was Connor, obviously, because he's a rookie. But Barch has been here for a long time. Obviously, Spence been here. He's played a lot of football here. So, the fact that it's Dom and Spence, two guards that we're really familiar with. They're really familiar with his offense and played a lot of ball for us the last few years.